let's get cracking because Taylor Shillham's joined.
Yeah, Taylor.
I love a bit of Taylor in the morning.
Hey, boys, we are back on this side of the not live side.
How cool was Saturday?
Did you enjoy the live show?
Oh, that was fun. Was that actually live on Insta?
Yeah, I think so. I think Marianne and the skipper.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And didn't Baxter do it as well?
He did, yes. He was live, I think, on PSG maybe, or maybe LCS. I'm not sure where he went live, but he did. Happy day, Ipswich picture framing, Uncle Chop Chop.
Love a bit of chop in the morning.
And Nathan Jaeger, 34. But yeah, we did a live show on Saturday.
We did.
And I was talking to the man that's going to become our guest in about 4 minutes. And he said the reason he put us on first is because we bounce off each other.
Yeah,
I thought it was a fat joke.
Literally, you and I could do that.
I thought it was a fat joke and then realised Pugz was there and realised it wasn't a fat joke. So
No, I don't think it was.
he actually said we were really good at what we did.
Well, we had fun, that's for sure.
Yeah, we did. I think it went well.
That was cool.
Had good feedback from the crowd.
Yep. What are we doing here today?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Card Chaos.
Well,
Did we not do that bit
no,
yet?
we haven't done that bit yet.
Welcome to Card Chaos, where we talk everything cards and ramble on about other stuff. Proudly brought to us by Platinum Standard Grading on PSG.cards,
Yes, sir.
Official Beer Co., The Yard, which is at 2389 Gold Coast Highway, Mermaid Beach, next
is
door to
The local card shop.
local card shop at Mermaid Beach and also up in Brisbane at the Gabba. And then Media 8 Sports is also one of our other sponsors. So welcome and thank you to our sponsors for their ongoing support.
100%. 100%.
So what's going on with the PSG Ramble this week, boys? Where are we up to? What are we doing?
I think
How are we going?
Pugz has got some news about some platinums.
Yeah, we got 2 platinums in the last
platinum.
month.
Well, in the last couple of weeks.
Platinum. Yeah, that's some month.
And we've now told the people so we can actually
Well,
then,
they've got their cards in hand, so.
Well, one of them got the card and then we took it back.
Oh, we took it back because we want to take photos, yeah.
Have we told everyone what they were?
No.
I don't think we have.
We said it on stage on Saturday, but if
I
they
don't
haven't
think
heard
this
about
audience
it,
has heard it.
So there was one of them was a one piece, and the other one was an NRL
bikini?
Elite.
No, sorry.
Yeah, one piece. Yeah,
And the other one was a bikini.
a mankini.
Did you get
A
it?
man key,
No.
yeah.
And
Very
the other one was
nice.
NRL.
NRL,
Yeah,
Patrick
NRL
Carrigan.
Yep. 3 of 5 master set.
Yeah, well,
Young Guns.
So
It's insane.
the bloke that submitted that with us,
Yeah,
a friend of the show,
friend of the show.
previous co-host.
He was
He
a guest host.
previously a guest host.
Strangely, we've never asked him back.
And had my favourite jumper on the
that
weekend
jumper.
when we saw him.
That's the reason he's not asked back.
But the thing is, he said out of all the cards he's ever pulled, it's the nicest card that he's actually seen in hand.
Yeah, it was a good
It was good.
Well, it
was
looks cool with the platinum label too. So
nice.
good.
Nice.
Yeah, good
We'll
on
put that one out on the socials. Have we done that yet?
No, it's going down to the maddest of pandas. in the
And
next few
we'll be
days.
done very shortly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome, Morgan Evans, 86 as well. And then the other one, the One Piece. Now, I know we went through this a little bit on Saturday. I'm starting to learn more. How's the people chasing One Piece on the weekend?
Oh, no.
It was unbelievable.
oh, there was lots that came up to the table.
Mate,
you
have
got
you got any One
OP1?
Piece?
You
You
got
got any
OP2? It's like, wait, what? Oh, One Piece.
I
No.
don't know. You can get a
Wow.
cream. You can get a cream for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. And then local card shop sold out of all the One Piece stuff, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much early
Pretty much
on.
straight away. Yeah.
Yep.
I said to this one girl I was helping out, and I said, she goes, oh, can I have one of those boxes? And I went, which one do you want, the front one or the back one?
Oh, yeah.
And she
I
said,
remember that.
oh, got to go to the back one. I said, well, he's taking both up.
Did she?
No,
Yeah.
my sales weren't that good.
Doesn't matter. It was good fun, though.
Power
Your sons
lover
did well,
is
though.
the mother lover.
Plover is a mother lover.
There you go. G'day,
So-
Sea Eagles cards. Nice
That's
to see you,
Nashi.
brother.
We love Nashi. One of our favourites on the show. Nashi nicknamed Bailey the human plover.
Yeah, we love that.
Actually,
no, wasn't it?
no,
Chop?
Chop. And then Nashi has sent us through. He's gone and put Bailey's head on a plover,
Love that.
and
Oh, don't you love that?
It is honestly
We have the
one of
best community.
We
one
love
of
our
the funniest
community.
things that I've ever seen.
We love
But
the fact they get
I love that.
involved.
The plover is the mother lover.
Yeah. That's a good song.
Say that 4 times.
Plovers and
Hey, let's make a
love.
phone call. Let's
Let me
make a
make it.
phone
Hang
call.
on, okay.
What?
I'm going to drum roll him in when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Are you
This is-
Bluetoothed in? Yep.
Yes, we are.
Are you ready? Hang on.
Here we go. It's exactly
Who is it?
10. Don't know.
Hello, mate.
Good afternoon.
Hang on.
Oh,
Oh, we got a drum roll. Oh, I got it right.
jeez,
on.
that's a long drum roll.
That's the longest drum roll ever. Who's on the phone, Rob?
We have got Mitch, who is the I guess, the organizer, the
Call him,
creator.
Curator?
we'll call him CEO because it sounds cool.
Yep, he is the man.
The
of
man,
the
that's
The
collectors
it.
master
market.
plan.
G'day, Mitch. How are you, brother?
Good boys. How are we?
Mate, we're sensational.
Beautiful.
thanks.
That's good.
Mate, you've had
Good to
6
hear.
hours sleep now.
And I got the wife home and the 1-year-old, and he slept till 9 o'clock this morning. So he had 12 hours
Mate, you've
to
done
let
well.
me have a good sleep. So it's been good.
Excellent. So, mate, the wash-up, let everyone know how the collectors market went.
It was good. Obviously, yesterday, Saturday and Sunday was like our second and third day on the job, is what I've been saying, being the second event. So it went well. We had attendance over both days. We're only Sunday felt slower. I think you guys all agree.
Yep.
But we're only 200 and I think it was 280 behind Saturday, which was interesting.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
how
is that
many-
like people numbers? Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so we ended up just over 2,800 over the 2 days, which means
That's
we
got to be
were
one of the biggest collectible markets in the country.
Well, I hope so. It's a good start, at least.
It's definitely a good start. It's definitely
Mate,
one of the
well
biggest
done.
ones.
That's so good. That's heaps
Yeah,
better than
but-
Hobby Hangout.
I can't say anything, mate. That's
Yeah,
on
no,
you.
I don't.
I can. And I did.
So yeah, look, we're 30% up on attendance on our first event.
Beautiful.
So it's obviously growing, and we went from 43 booths to having 77.
And it was a really good
Yeah.
mix too, mate. There was a lot of different kind of people there. From stickers and jewellery.
Yeah, and we're testing different demographics to sort of see what works, and we had feedback from some vendors that were slower on Saturday that killed it on Sunday. So we just got to work out sort of what that looks like for the next one. But yeah, it was good. It was a good turnout. Thank you for coming.
So would you do a 2-day event again next time, Mitch?
100%. Yeah, we'll keep it as a 2-day event. Just for those, and we're not going to do it on a referendum or a voting day unless the government wants to shaft us again.
You couldn't help
But
that, mate.
it was
People
and
said
then-
yes to yours, though.
Yeah, that's good. I'll take it. So yeah, we'll stick with a 2-day event, just to keep people engaged. But like the whole reason that Candace, my wife and I started it was to support small businesses and put them in one place where everyone can get together, but be beneficial and not overcharge. So we'll keep doing our best to sort of stick in that realm. And the venues, I've got more upgrades coming as well. With the food or the Fed they call it, which is the Food and Entertainment District opening, should be next month. So they have a bunch of restaurants and a dessert alley apparently coming through. So
Good for your diabetes, Pugs.
Yeah, man. I don't have that
Yeah.
anymore anyway.
I'll give you the tip, Mitch. The Sugar Smokehouse out the front was pretty good too.
It was
I
good.
know. Yeah, that's my go-to, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll be going
Right.
back there myself. To be
But
honest.
Mitch, I
only 20
understand, and I
minute
know the reason why it actually worked for you, mate, and that's because you're doing it for the right reason, 100%.
Thank you,
I
mate.
think it's one of those things. And I know I do hate on some of the other shows, but they do them for the wrong reason. They do them just to make money. They do them not because collectors. They do it just for completely different reasons. Whereas you guys do it, as you said, to help small business, but at the same time is to give people opportunities. Like I saw some stuff at the show that I don't think I'd ever see again in my life.
Yeah.
I had lunch
Yep.
with 2 pixies,
Yep.
which was interesting.
That's great.
But
Well, you'll see him next year, mate. You'll probably see more next year, I'd say.
no, there you go.
Yeah,
So
once the
more
word
pixies.
gets out. Yeah.
My favourite
Yep.
bloke was Terry with the big hand.
I love Terry. Terry got a few shout outs
he
when we were
did.
on stage.
Terry was the man.
He
was
reminded
great.
me of Drew Carey's offsider from the Drew Carey show.
From Whose Line Is It Anyway?
And whose
Yeah.
line is it anyway?
Yeah,
I
The
went
tall
up
guy.
and- Yeah, I went up and
Yeah.
said that to him, and he's gone, no. But there was a security guard lady next going, yeah, that's who you are. So, mate, I love Terry. Terry was great. And for people playing at home, Terry was into the cosplay.
Yeah,
And-
he was.
Yeah.
He was massive.
He was one of the main guys.
Yeah.
The stuff he builds
So-
creates is amazing.
Old Terry has
Yep.
has just created a like a warehouse where he helps other people make their cosplay costumes and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I have to admit, it's the
Yeah.
first time I've ever been to somewhere where there was actually cosplay there. And it was so interesting. I just found it. I always thought it was one of those really weird things that nerds do, and
Well,
you
it
know
is.
what? It is, and I absolutely loved it.
Oh, yeah, it was
I
great.
think it was great.
Your sons were buzzing out too. They're like,
mate,
what's going on?
It was so good.
Chris wanted to get his face painted.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, I know.
But Mary Ann's just put on here. Next time the LCS team will be in full cosplay.
Oh, Mary Ann's dreaming.
We will. We'll come as
I will.
basketball
I'll
players.
dress up in my Superman costume.
Oh, there you go.
Mitch, mate, thanks.
We'll have you on stage next time, Pugs, as well.
I was on stage.
I'm trying.
No, you know,
the cosplay.
Candace wants you to do a song.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
we tried,
100%.
mate. We tried, mate. When we know the date's not locked in yet, but what month are we looking at for next year?
We're looking at May.
Excellent.
So we've pretty much got we have a soft date right now. We're just trying to work around some other cons. There's not a lot happening in May, but that'll probably be our month. October's pretty busy. So we think that sort of still impacted numbers because we have between sort of June and November, there's like 6 or 7 cons. So we're going to take this into account because we don't want to burn out vendors as well as.
Mate, it's got to be May the 4th, doesn't it?
Oh hell yes, that would be great.
It would make sense.
But
It would be so
That's
good.
a Friday.
Oh well, May the 5th.
Yeah, we could always.
That's right.
We could always.
May the 4th be with you and the next 2 days.
Yeah, and we could always have a nighttime thing in the car.
We
park.
could. That'd be fun. I'll tell you what, Sammy Bruin has just joined us, and Sam Bruin, mate,
Where was he?
He's one of those guys. He actually introduced me to Warhammer. I had no idea what Warhammer was, and he's one of the guys that used to share our offices here, and he used to paint little figures and do all that stuff. And then when I got there on the weekend, I actually knew what it looked like. But the amazing things that they were building down the back, it was like building a house. It was insane.
Yep.
It's very in depth.
So what are you into, Mitch?
Mate, the benefit I have is we've dabbled in all of it. So, and we closed our small business that sort of had access to all this sort of stuff to focus on this sort of thing. So, I have a basic knowledge of everything that's going on, which is good. But when they start talking a bit in depth, I just nod, smile, and wave, you know. For me, it's we do a lot of. My wife and I, we collect a lot of old school, so base set, Pokemon, Fossil, and Jungle is us.
Do you still do the statue things?
Yeah, I do. So I've got statues. I collect like resin statues and stuff like that. But mainly everything around sort of anime. But I do have a Paddy Mills card and a signed Matty Bowen card. So Matty Bowen is the reason why I played football back in the day. So
how cool is that?
Yeah, I'm a big Cowboys supporter. So.
Well, Mitch, thank you very much for all the work that you and Candace put in to get that event up and running for the collectors in Southeast Queensland.
That's right. Thanks for sponsoring, mate. I appreciate it.
No problem, mate. And next year we'll get, as soon as we get the details, we'll start pumping those out again. So maybe some of our listeners that are away from this area might want to come up and they can stay at Pug's place.
Yep.
And
Pug's is offering free accommodation.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the front lawn. Which is about the size of this table.
And mate, Sam Bruin's just confirmed he will be at the next one because he missed it on the weekend.
Fantastic.
So
Sammy's a great bloke, so yeah, that'll be good.
But mate, we thank you so much for your time and your effort, for you and your wife. She did a lot more work than you do. We understand that. Plus, she's got a kid,
Mate,
so obviously way more important.
Yeah, a lot more work than I did. So,
but you both did an amazing job,
thanks
mate.
for having us, guys.
Congrats, and we'll see you on it soon. Yeah.
Okay, bye, mate.
Thank you.
Champion.
See you, bye.
How good was that?
What a legend of a fella.
I know. We love him. He's
Where's your mind go, though? Hey? Straight in the gutter.
I didn't even know where it was going.
Nathan the Dreamboat has just joined us.
Nathan, he is a
How are you,
dreamboat.
brother?
I don't know
And
who he is,
Angus Smith, 40. So they're going Pugs. Give us a rhyme from Elevate.
Elevate.
Create.
I was going somewhere. I'm going to leave that alone.
Oh,
hey,
and
there we go.
my mind goes in the gutter. Nice work, bro.
Rotate.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rob's
Good job, Rob.
So
Good job,
Rob's
Rob.
just sort of, you know, when they always say when you start go on the radio, please turn your radio down.
Oh, local cut shop's joined.
That's right.
I'll tell you what,
Hey.
that's a rude head. Anyway.
The short ball, Babin moves back and falls scarcely past
Anything
square
but
leg.
short.
So this is cricket. Australians by 8 wickets. Down, he's got 2. He's done it.
Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's got him. How's that?
Oh, he's missed
I
it.
went early. Oh, again.
That's what she said.
Indeed.
Anyway,
So what's going on in the sport, boys? We're going to be the NBA
we've run out of time for the
preseason.
sports chat because of the intro.
That's good.
Funny bastard. NBA preseason's on. What's going on there, Pugs?
Looking good.
Looking good.
I just like seeing all the new rosters like actually play together, even though they're only playing like 15 minutes and 20 minutes and stuff.
You
But
seen Zion?
it's good.
Seen how cut he is? He's like a brick shit house.
Yeah, he's gonna.
You're just trying to talk up the value of his cards.
No, I'm not. Well, actually, that too. Forgot about that bit.
Yeah,
Wemby?
Wow, Wemby's looking smooth.
Do you think he's because you know sometimes when there's a lot of chatter about he's the next big thing, and then he's not.
And then he's not. Yeah.
He is.
Oh, 100%. I believe he is. If he stays healthy,
Yeah,
incredible.
he is. Like
Like-
the fact that he can dunk when he's sort of standing near the free throw line, take one step and go, oh, fuck you,
He got a
bang.
pass from his teammate, and he caught it at like the 3-point line. Didn't even need the dribble.
No,
Just took his
one
two
step. two
steps,
boom.
and he's dunking it from nearly the foul line, just like woo, boom. I was like, this is insane.
Oh, you hope he goes into the gunk.
No, he's too tall for the dunk comp. I don't think.
What?
Really.
Yeah,
Take
they
off
won't.
from the
he
halfway
can do.
line.
That would be pretty funny. But
So, and then he obviously played against Chet.
yeah, that game was amazing.
That was a skinny off.
It was.
And they both play the same way. They're both like
Oh, they look
Play
very
like point
similar, don't they?
guards.
Little 3-pointer. But anyway, on chat, we'll go into that a bit later. I've got one
Ooh.
here. But, yeah, no, that was really interesting. Lillard's first game was a buck today.
yeah today.
14 points in 22 minutes.
Oh, that's bucking good.
But
He was a bit bucked, I
him
thought.
Yeah.
him and Giannis work really well together.
Oh, do they?
They'll
Yeah.
be a bucking good combination, those
Yeah,
two.
it was pretty bucking good.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
That's about as much as we'll get out of Pugz.
Yeah.
as
Oh,
well.
exactly, man. What's going on in the AFL? So the Swans went week one and just got everyone and then stopped.
Yeah, there's been a lot of trades.
Traditionally, though, there's hardly a trade in that first week. Everyone just sits there and talks all week.
Yeah, that
But
didn't
the
happen
Swans
this year.
did go. They did
They
go
went
bang,
hard.
and not only did they go bang, they went bang in a big way. It's
Yeah.
not like they were picking up, fringe players.
So did
picked
they
up
only have like a small period of trade?
10 days?
Is that it?
10 days. That's it.
Wow.
So
Today? Yesterday.
finishes on Wednesday.
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 Feels
so.
like it's been on for a lot longer than
It
10
does.
days, doesn't it?
But they've picked up Brodie Grundy, who is probably going to be the first player in the history of the game to be paid by 3 teams next year. So Collingwood are paying some of his salary, Melbourne will be paying some of his salary, and then the Swans are just going, we'll take him.
We'll take him. And,
Yeah.
mate, under Longmire, he just gets the best out of these guys.
Well, I don't know. Well, he doesn't even need to get the best out of him. He just needs him to go okay, and he's
Still good.
He's brilliant.
And be cheap as chips.
Yep, and then Taylor Adams, my goodness. Collingwood's vice-captain. Missed the grand final because of injury only.
Do you reckon that there's more to it?
I think Taylor Adams, what he's looked at is that he wants to play in the midfield.
Yep.
And at Collingwood, there's just too many midfielders in front of him. He's still in their best 22. They've been playing him off a half-forward flank and off the wing and, rotating through the midfield. But he wants more midfield time. And the only worry I've got is that what has Sydney promised him. Because Melbourne promised Brodie Grundy, hey, you'll come here and you'll play first ruck. And then they went, now you're here, we won't do it. So hopefully Sydney do the right thing by him and play him where he wants to. But I think he's just going to help develop the young blokes in the Sydney midfield. So it's a massive win.
It's huge. And what about you boys? Did you get anyone?
We got Tom
Doody
Doody through the free agency, but Brisbane won't be participating much in trade.
They wouldn't need to, would they?
No, and
Just need to learn how to win.
so it's all about drafts for the Lions at the moment, and it's all about getting enough points for next year's draft because Will Ashcroft's brother Levi comes into the draft next year, and under the AFL rules, if you're the son of a player that's played 100 games for the club, you can automatically go to that club.
That's the father-son rule.
Father-son rule. But what happens is...
And 50 games to daughter-dad.
Yes. And what that means, though, is that if, say, Levi Ashcroft is the best player in the country, which he will be in the top 2 or 3, no problem, then if Sydney say, we want to take Levi Ashcroft, then Brisbane get the opportunity to say, no, we'll take him.
Do they have to match Sydney's offer?
They have to give enough points to cover it because there's no offer because you just get a rookie contract. You're on the all the rookies
they're on the same.
So
Yeah.
it's just if Sydney have pick 4 and Brisbane's got pick 10, 20 and 35, Brisbane might need to give up 10 and 20 to get pick 4 through the door. So you don't get him for free, but you get him first. You get first crack.
And is that because Sydney said they want him?
Yeah. And if Brisbane say, look,
That's
we're not going to
interesting.
take him.
Interesting.
So it's a big risk because there's always been this thing of, will a club ever just go and bid on someone just to screw someone
Well, that
over?
sounds like you can.
100% you would.
No, but the problem is that if the answer's no, like,
Then you've got to.
then you've got to
cough
take
it
one.
up.
And Brisbane have done that in the past with players and said, look, no, not through father-son. There's the academy picks as well. And Brisbane said no, and that guy had to go then to Richmond, which Richmond were happy about because they took him at the right type of place. So far we haven't seen it. And the big one is always the number one pick because the last 2 years we've had Will Ashcroft last year, who was clearly the best player in the draft. And the year before we had Nick Dacos, clearly the best player in the draft. And both years, you would imagine that the team's got number one pick would say, hey, we want to take Nick Dacos or Will Ashcroft. But neither time has it happened. And the reason is that there is so much prestige around having the number one draft pick at your club. So who's got it this year? At West Coast at the moment, they'll probably go to North in a trade shortly. But they're not going to pick a player that's going to be a father-son because their player wants that.
Yeah,
that's the way they actually say, hey, look,
that's interesting.
we'll pick you as number one. And
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
forever be known as the number one draft pick.
Wow.
So it's very rare that that someone's just going to come out at the very start.
You are a font of AFL knowledge.
I love it. I love the AFL. So, yeah, so that's it. So
Some big
2
moves
more
in
days.
the NRL.
What's going on in the NRL?
What's going on? Stephen
going
Crichton,
on?
Panthers to Bulldogs. Someone else is going there too from the Panthers. Um,
The problem with the NRL is that we've known about these movements for so
yeah,
long.
yeah.
It's a strange situation, isn't it? Like Herbie Farnworth there, we've known
Broncos
since
and
March.
Dolphins. Yeah, and that's really bizarre because you play with them all year and then
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you know you're going.
But it shows a lot of maturity in the game, though.
Does it?
Because I think so. Because Herbie Farnworth played absolutely fantastically for
He
the
did.
Broncos all year.
he did.
So the fans are mature enough. It's the only thing the NRL fans are mature at. But they're mature enough to go, you know what? Yeah, the guy's going next year, but we're going to support him this year. If that happened in the AFL, my God, the rabble fans would just tee off on a play.
That's very true.
They'd tell the coach not to play him.
Yeah.
Like if he's leaving, piss him off. But no, not.
But
in
I
the
also
NRL.
think it's ridiculous how they can actually negotiate so early in the season
Yeah.
for the following year.
Like the dude who's gone over to rugby.
Yeah, 100%. Sualalihi.
Yeah, la la la.
He's
female,
1.6 million in 2 years' time. Ridiculous. Yeah, it's coming soon, Chop. Just a matter of interest there. So Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. This weekend was chock-a-block full of boxing. And there was all of the Tim Tszyu, obviously, retained his title.
How
And
good was that?
in 12 rounds of beating the shit out
Now, I only
of
watched the
Mendoza,
highlights
yeah.
because we were.
Mendoza's face is messed up.
But I mean, the guy was
Interesting.
known as the knockout merchant,
He was.
and he really didn't
Not
bother.
this time.
Timmy Tszyu
As
just
much
beat
at all.
the shit out of him. It was
Jesus,
good to watch.
like, yeah. Wow.
But then there was all the YouTubers. Are we calling them YouTubers? Yeah, let's call them YouTubers. So Logan Paul versus Dylan Danos. This was just such a rort. Did you see this? So where Dylan Danos, who was actually a Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter, coming into the final round, literally like
He started doing the
tackled him.
jiu-jitsu stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
he tried to get him on the ground, but when he's laying on the ground, Paul smacked him in the head,
Yeah.
and there was an all-in brawl.
Yeah.
And then the Danos dude lost in DQ.
Yeah, but points-wise, Logan Paul was way ahead by that round.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was going
I-
to win anyway, which is why that guy was like, stop this.
I only saw the highlights when
Yeah,
Paul
the end.
punched him in the noggin, and it's like everyone's going, "You dog, you don't do that."
Do you know what, though?
He got kicked in the head by
Yeah, I suppose
just before that.
I just wish these guys would just piss off because
Why?
it takes away from the legitimacy of the sport. When
But they're good
people-
at boxing. They're doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well, but it's just a show.
Like they've trained very hard for it. He said at the end he's going back to WWE.
Good on him.
Yeah,
Guys.
He's an entertainer more than anything.
That's it.
So
That
Whereas his
100%.
brother's a boxer,
his brother's a straight up boxer, yeah,
and then I love the fact Tyson Fury won against KSI.
by 1 point.
Really? Is that what
It was 57 to 56. But one of the scorecards, you can see it's been scratched out, and then a point's been deducted off KSI. So there's this big controversy thing about it. But
Wow.
What a surprise.
it was
I like the fact
apparently it was a
that-
very close fight, but not many hits, but a lot of
It wasn't
hugging,
Tyson
lot of
Fury;
hugging.
it was his son. It was his brother.
The other one.
Because Tyson.
I wrote the wrong name down.
Have you seen that? Welcome to the Furies.
I thought it was Tyson Beck.
There's a TV series out, and it's Tyson Fury's family. Woo, that's very, very interesting to watch. The great Beckham documentary was awesome.
Oh, I'm only up to like episode 3, but I'm loving it.
Oh, mate, we watched all 8 in 2 days. We
That's
just
it.
kept going. It was that good.
Haven't started yet.
Oh, you got to start.
Amazing.
It's actually, do you know what, though? I've always taken the piss because Beckham's the one my wife's always said, leaving you for him.
Yeah.
Good luck, doll. And then...
You can have Victoria.
Oh, I don't reckon.
No. Probably rather David. But anyway, I always thought he was a squeaky mouth little like bloke, which he is. He goes, I'm David Beckham. And then he but mate, that way that guy got treated.
Oh, after that red card?
And then
That sucked.
And then after that though, even just the way he's then now done business.
Oh, look,
got to look up to the bloke. Smart as fuck.
Very smart man, and good luck to him.
And he failed in school.
Do you know, interestingly, someone at my wife, someone
at your wife,
someone at my wife's work said that they watched and they go, I didn't know he actually was good at football.
Oh, really? He's one of the best.
Yeah,
he's one of
that halfway goal.
No, mate, he's one of the goats.
But that shows how much he is, gone. Like he's just touched
how he's
people
left
way.
the sport and then gone that way.
So people, they know him as a celebrity, not as a footballer.
Yeah.
But just on that note, on football, you had Ronaldo's obviously playing in Egypt or wherever. No, in Dubai.
Dubai, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what happened? He's gone up and someone's given him a gift.
Yeah.
Kissed him on both cheeks, and now because he showed passion or something in the street, they're going to give him 99 lashes. They won't, but that's just what they're saying.
It's just controversy. There's also Messi. You know how he's playing in Miami.
I watched the first episode.
I'm not. No. Have you seen the pass he did, and then the part? I don't know how he did. He managed it.
You know, there's a podcast. No one can see your feet moving.
That's fine. These guys can.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah, he does like this weird kick. Like he's facing that way, kicks it with his left foot, and the ball goes that way.
Oh, wow.
That's what he does.
And it goes to his teammate. His teammate kicks it back into the goal, and he's just wide open because the goal is all the way over here, and he's just like, boop.
That's what he
Love it.
does.
Oh, so
Mate,
beautiful, man.
So talented.
He's not like Ronaldo though.
Well, he's going to get lashed. But how good is Beckham? Every time he hits the ball, hits the guy right on the feet.
Yeah.
Like literally, no matter where they are on the pitch, they could be next to him or they could
And
be
his
100
corner
yards
kicks are
up.
incredible.
It's just boom, hits him on the feet.
Yeah. And his corner kicks
Takes
are
skill.
exactly where they should go.
Good games at Gold Coast just joined us.
Good
Good
games,
game,
Gold
Damo.
Coast. G'day, Damo. So did Morga Jim. Malgary Jim.
Mortgage?
We're
Jim?
talking.
No, Morgary Jim. Anyway, good games, Gold Coast.
But yeah, just shows. I mean, those guys, they are a class. We're talking about the very best of the best.
Oh,
with
they're
these kind of
incredible at what they do.
players.
Without doubt. And there's a new Messi documentary on as well on Apple TV, just sort of the follow-on about when he arrived in LA and how they got him and how they did all that. Mate, it's really, really good.
That's cool.
Really, really, really
Is he
good.
playing many minutes?
Who, Messi?
Yeah, apparently he's
Yeah.
not playing that many minutes for the.
Oh, he scores, they
Doesn't
win.
need to.
And
It's
then,
probably more just to draw the crowd in.
Oh,
Type thing.
100%.
mate,
Sell the
they
jerseys.
had like
He's like the-
70,000 or something. And he's like, where he just come in to sign the contract or pick his shirt up.
He's
or
like the
whatever it
soccer like Mike.
This is
Yeah,
brilliant.
indeed,
he is.
indeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the big story of the week, this one goes out to you,
Chop.
Aaron Baines, 5-game suspension in the NBL because the tunnel video was leaked of the altercation with Taipan's coach Adam Ford. Okay, the NBL come out last night and said that we are disgusted that the CCTV footage
They
has
did it.
been released. What about being disgusted that coach has had a crack at a player and just because the player's 7 foot and wants to beat the fuck out of him, that now it's Baines' fault?
But you're also going at a guy who's heated about just getting thrown out of a game, and you want to come up to his face about it.
Well, he didn't even
it's the
do that
wrong
because he
time to
couldn't
do
see
it.
him in the face, come up to his belly button.
The guy just got elbowed. He got elbowed in the face, so he
In the
had
throat.
Yeah, he had a right to be angry
Yeah.
because there was no call whatsoever.
Agree.
Chop.
Yeah, I think
I want
this is
Chop's.
crap.
I want Chop's opinion on this. But
What's your opinion?
my opinion is, I think Aaron Baines went over the top on the court. He got elbowed in the jaw. It was a bad.
He was more angry that nothing got called.
Right.
He got a technical.
Terrible.
That's what you
terrible
get angry about.
decision. But Aaron Baines is someone that should know better. However, I've got a rant to come.
Okay, we'll
bring
hear
it
the
on.
rant. We'll hear the rant. But the big thing for me is you're a professional athlete. That's why I act professional. You're a coach. Seriously, you are a coach. You don't go and front a player on the court, off the court, at halftime. After the game, go up to him, have a chat to him, shake his hand, have a beer with the bloke, whatever. But midway through a game, that's fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
That is, I agree with everything you said, except I go one further, and I'm sorry because I know you love your basketball and you do it, but the NBL is a professional organisation. They are the ones, in my mind, that have done the worst out of all this.
100%. There's no way they should have even been in the tunnel together.
No, yeah. How does that even happen?
Apparently,
But
it's the only
also, you saw.
Did you see Sobey come running out?
Yeah.
so just
Get in the
Sobey,
middle.
all of them.
They
Yeah,
were
but
all
Sobey
there.
got there first, and he's trying to stop Baines, and he's looking up, going, "Don't do that, Aaron! Don't do that."
It was like that
pretty
time
funny.
when
Big Rocco was there as well, though. And Rocco's he's just picked the coach up with it.
Have you seen that fight with Doug Christie and Rick Fox back in the day, like Lakers versus Kings?
Yeah.
And then they got ejected, so they met each other in the thing. Shaq was injured, so he wasn't playing, but he'd gone in there and he's just pushing everybody out of the way. Get off my player! And it's the funniest thing to watch because Shaq's huge. Bloody Devos comes in, he's just like, get out of here! And it's like,
Love it.
But this
the
isn't
same type of thing.
At the same time, this isn't Adam Ford's first rodeo on this kind of shit either. He was the one that caused the fight. I think it was with Wildcats and the 36ers in the day. He was behind that one as well.
I would love to know. Wouldn't you love the audio on that CCTV though? Because he said something to him and then he's reacted
He's like,
again.
yeah.
I reckon we should do our own audio on it.
We could.
Because I'll tell you why. When Ford gets pushed into the
wall,
he kind of bounces. I just wanted to hear doing like that.
I want to be Baines and sit down and go, that speaks to me like that. I don't know if Aaron Baines speaks like that, but I think that's what it sounds
That's
like.
what it should be.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. Let's move on because
that's
that is atrocious.
Funny. Anyway.
Let's go.
Oh, speaking of the type
Women
hands,
throw and men chunder. Speaking of the type hands,
yeah,
I'm so confused
what's that?
because we're in the middle of an NBL season.
Yeah, that's. You'll find
So
that weird, actually.
why do we then take two teams to the US to play in a preseason when we're in the middle of a season?
Rant coming.
Yeah,
Cairns Taipans got absolutely smacked.
by the Wizards.
But so they should. Let's be fair.
But Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole played incredible. I'm
Did they?
loving Jordan Poole in Washington. Like,
Really?
I think it's great. Yeah,
I've got a
but they
hole in
won.
my
They won
sock.
by 63 points.
That's massive.
That's not just a normal beating.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's absolutely ridiculous. It's but I don't understand why. I seriously don't understand why. Who's
Yeah,
the
why
other
they
team
don't.
over there? New Zealand, isn't it?
Yeah, Breakers.
Yeah. So the Breakers are there as well. But then when they come back, surely Cairns plays New Zealand to make sure everyone's even.
No,
Stevens.
New Zealand are already 3 games less games than Melbourne United already.
I don't understand. I don't understand. And then we mentioned earlier, Tim Zhu beat the shit out of Mendoza. That means he's got to get Charlo now. Is it Carlo or Charlo that he's after next? Charlo who keeps dodging him.
Did Costa fight? He was the one that fought in America and got reamed by the judging, wasn't it? Or was
No, that was Jeff Fennick.
Okay.
Yeah, that is all.
I just hope he goes over there and is able to produce what he can. And what I mean by that, he'll produce what he can, but hopefully he's given the opportunity for it to be a fair fight.
Oh, indeed. You know that, remember that Jeff Fennick fight where he did get reamed?
Yep.
You know the guy that he fought, I can't remember his name, he come back years later and gave him the thing and said, mate, you won that fight.
Oh, for real? Wow.
There you
I'm
go.
not surprised.
Kangaroos beat Samoa in the Pacific Championships.
I could rant about this as well.
Matty Rogers actually reckoned Samoa were going to beat the Roos
Oh,
because
really?
he said that the quality of that Samoan team was that good.
Well, they made the World Cup final last
did.
year, so
We
They
won
did.
quite
Obviously
convincing.
Yeah, 34-12, I think
Yeah.
it was. So that was big. Valentine Holmes coming back. Where to, though? Is he
Like,
coming back
he's
to the
back
Jets?
for the next.
Oh, he's coming back to the Aussie team.
Yeah, for the next. Aussie, he's available for the next
Did
Aussie game.
Oh, I
somebody
thought he was
say
good.
Jets?
He was coming back to the Jets.
Should
Did
not
Jets
be
win
allowed.
today?
As soon as you asked, Jets, Jets.
I'm going to wear my Sanchez jersey next week.
I'll bring in my Zach Wilson.
There we go.
Okay,
we
let's
can
do it
double up
next
the
week.
Jets.
Yeah,
Hope they win.
Should have done it in winter. It's a bye next week. We're safe.
Oh, there we good. We can do it next week.
Yes.
And then-
Valentine Holmes should not be let back onto a football field until the investigation is completed into the white
Was it not
substance.
finished?
Why has the investigation even happened?
Why has it happened? I don't know. It hasn't.
Like,
happened.
what's it got to do with anyone?
It should not be. No, it's a terrible look.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not a good look, but at the same time, should he even be over there? Well, he's not over there. Here for the Pacific
Well, as if
Championship.
they're actually playing in his hometown, so he could stay home and he'd be there. But he's in town.
Wow.
Still. But no, like it's just not.
No, I agree. He shouldn't be in the
keep him out
team.
of the team
I agree.
until-
I agree. I will agree. I was going to argue with you, but I will agree.
Okay.
Freo Cards just joined.
What?
G'day, Freo Cards.
There is somebody who collects Freo cards? That's got to be Jake.
No, that's just Freo Cards.
It's got to be Jake.
And then shining bright like a diamond, Benny Simmons.
Bro, he's
Hey,
playing
hey.
amazing.
He's building himself up so he can fall down.
Nah.
Nah.
Yep.
Nah.
Nah. MVP
I'm on the Simmons train.
2024
You heard it here
No,
first.
most improved, if anything.
this year, but
Yeah.
2024 Paris Olympics MVP Ben Simmons, Australia.
Oh.
Yep.
Silver medal.
Giddy off the backboard to Simmons. Dunk.
Silver medal winner, Australia.
It's quite specific.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
You
exactly
like
what's
the silver
happening.
medal winner though, because that's happening.
Who's winning
Yeah.
gold?
USA by 40.
Nah, we'll beat
Well,
them.
they didn't even win last week, did they? Or whenever they played.
Nah, but the big thing with
No.
that is, have you
Their-
seen the team?
Their
They've
team
stacked?
they're building is pretty ridiculous.
Oh, they could have built that
Like-
team 2 weeks.
They could have, but they didn't give a fuck
They
about
did-
the world
yeah,
champs.
They don't care about FIBA. Olympics is a whole different story.
Yeah, the
You've got
redemption
KD,
team.
LeBron,
They call it.
like,
rants
bruh.
I could go with today.
They call it the redemption team. Upcoming news is the collectors market recap.
We've
All
already had
I've,
that.
We've already
all
done
I've
that.
got to say, though, no,
Oh.
fucking Chet.
Who?
Oh, language.
Chet. We chatted up at. Look at that.
Hey, oh.
We chatted up at the collectors market. I was chasing a Chet auto and got a rookie patch auto. That's not bad.
It's pretty sweet.
Well done.
Thank you very much. So I was pretty happy with that. Just nice little
Is
trade.
that immaculate as well?
It is Crown Royale.
Kramer. Oh, yeah. It's still one of the good
Is that
nice
good?
brands. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
about
not too bad.
$600. I'll take that.
I
If
actually
I
tried
want
to-
to buy it, 9.
I tried to buy
$30,000.
I tried to buy a Parlo.
Hello,
Yeah.
Marco.
Yeah. His
Polo.
cards have dropped in value significantly.
Mm.
But that's what happens, I think, with the rookies.
It's off season at the moment as well.
Yeah.
No,
He'll go right. this
He'll
year.
go right this
Yeah,
year.
he'll be fine.
He'll be
fine.
he's the main player.
That's
in-
why I tried to buy it.
Besides, what's his face?
I did the old
Aussie
look
mate.
at the comps. Look at the comps. And
Oh, did ya?
Yeah, the guy's going, no.
Yeah, no. That was like I was trying to
With
get Chet
Chet.
last times. All his comps were like $120 for his autos, and they were like not budging.
Now it's the 21st of October. Is LCS trade night?
Indeed. 20,
I didn't
not
change it
22nd.
again.
So 21st
All
November.
I did was copy and paste.
So that's this Saturday night.
This
Yes,
Saturday
sir.
night, 4:30 till 7:30.
I'm going to be
or
on a
whatever.
work trip, so
Oh.
I won't be there. Christopher will be on a work trip too.
I'll be there a little late.
Work trip.
My son's game's at 2:20, so
Where's that at?
Coomera.
Ah, you'll be there.
So 3.
You'll get there about 4:30.
I'll get there pretty much on.
What time's the trade night start?
4:30.
4:30 at LCS at Wollongabba.
Wollongabba, 793 Stanley Street, Wollongabba.
And that
Park at Gold.
around that time of night, pretty much park wherever you want, wouldn't you?
Pretty much park wherever
Oh,
you
for
want.
real? Yeah.
There's no Lions game.
I'm going to park out the front on
No
the driveway
cricket?
on
Yeah.
the footpath.
Do that. And there's no parking restrictions, but there is a Coles underground car park about 200 metres, not even.
No,
And what are people expecting?
Yes. We're going to have a bit of everything. I know there's some Pokemon people coming. There'll be sport people coming.
There might be a Chet for sale.
There won't be.
You won't be
because-
there.
I won't be there.
Yeah. And, we're not doing that.
I'll sell it. $200.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be right.
To
And I'll buy
myself.
it. And then I'll sell it. It's going to be good fun. And then we've got the...
So is this real? So I got told on the weekend this wasn't happening, then it was happening, then it's not happening,
What?
then it is happening. Then the thing you're about to say, the APCS Toy and Hobby
why are you
Fair.
saying it's not happening?
Because someone said it wasn't happening.
Well, we'll have to check that.
So we'll have to check that.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
Just need to confirm it because I was told on the weekend that it wasn't on. And then they were trying to ring him and he wasn't answering.
Oh, okay.
So we just need to find that out before we announce it.
Yeah, we
Is that
Sounds
okay?
good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't want to be misinforming the crowd.
So let's move on then.
Okay.
Oh, we've already done this. What's going on?
Oh, it's in two places.
Wrong one.
You got
Nowhere to hold 'em. Nowhere to fold 'em. Nowhere to walk away. Nowhere to run. You better count your money.
Basketball cards.
Card porn.
Nah, there's nothing. I can't find anything. So
Can't find. Disappeared.
if anyone knows anything, hit me up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
He's gone. He's disappeared.
Especially
I think
you,
they're-
Benny on a cob.
I think they're trying to like make it go away, but I'm
Who's
not
that?
going to let it go away.
Who's
I'm
that?
going to keep talking about
You're going
it.
to keep putting that cherry on top.
Juan Garcia.
You really
Juan
gotta stop
Garcia.
Why though? It's fun.
it's fun, but it's not.
See,
true.
well, the thing is, they know who he is. Like they know.
They
him.
do. They know
So,
him.
I know
They
that
have
for a
his
fact.
number.
He's in a lot of their videos in the background.
Exactly.
He has a very distinct voice.
He does.
Yeah. So
And look,
Is it like this?
don't
Does it
pretend
go-
like you don't know the guy.
Is it like this? Hello, my name is Juan.
No, it's like real. It's great. It's kind of like
Give us another Daffy.
You mean Donald?
Donald. Hey, I love that.
are you one of one? We found one of one. He's actually at Disneyland.
Yes.
The new Pokemon set incoming. I'll tell you what was really interesting on the weekend.
Tell us.
People were telling me about Pokemon because I don't know anything, and that the release, and then there's another release coming, but they wanted to get this release before it ran out, so then they could get the next release when it comes out in a couple of weeks or whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
And then they were going 151, and I'm sitting there going, that's a really good Bacardi rum, and they go, no, it's Pokemon, and then I confused that.
It would have been right in front of you on the table too.
It wasn't for long because they bought them all.
Oh yeah, they went pretty fast on the weekend.
So is 151 the actual release number?
Negative.
So why is it
it's Scarlet and
151?
Violet, so it's like it's the series that it is.
But what's
at the moment.
151?
I couldn't tell you exactly what it is.
Because I asked the
but-
chick, is that
couldn't
152? And
tell
she
you at
said
all.
no.
Yeah,
And that confused the hell out of me.
Who knows? But
someone could probably write us a message.
Paradox Rift is a new one coming out on
Yeah.
the 4th of...
Or what I've written, Paradox.
And is that a story? Or is that a character?
It's
It's
I'm
just
asking
the name
the
of
wrong
series.
people.
yeah, it's the name of the series.
the
So
name
it
of
Yeah,
could
but
be-
is that like one of the
of the
cartoons? 'Cause you know how
cartoons,
there are, so is Paradox Rift a
I believe it's
series
the
of
cartoon.
cartoons?
Yeah.
yeah,
And still same characters like
yeah, it's
not
always the same
always.
character.
Charizard
No,
and
but there's always-
Bombosa.
There's not always the same characters, but it's the characters that you know
Yeah.
of, type thing.
Charizard.
There's always the starters from majority of it.
David Beckham's the voice of Pikachu. Did you know that? I started that
I
rumor.
still love the fact that Ringo Starr was the fat controller.
Oh, here we go. Mitch knows.
Yeah,
151
Mitch
is
knows
the
everything.
original 151 Pokemon. It's the OG Pokemon done in new artwork.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we
they
know
can't
that.
even make shit up now. They've got to like
No,
get
we knew
new.
that, but why is it called 151?
Yeah.
because it's the original 151.
Because
Pokemon.
Bacardi Rum 151 is actually 151 because it's 151 proof, 151% proof. There you go.
I'm
Cool.
confused.
So am I. But anyway, Alan and Ginter Baseball's new release.
It's great. Me and Stash busted a box of it on Saturday night.
Did you get anyone good?
Did you get a Wemby?
We got a Wemby base mini,
Yeah, cool.
but
Did you get an Aaron Judge?
no. But he got like 2 autos and a relic, like a jersey relic of a baseball player. And then,
Was Rob in there?
Yeah. And then also, and then
Hello.
got like an auto of some Asian singer and someone else as well.
Some
yeah.
Asian singer.
KSI?
So
Nah.
the baseball
KSI.
new release, and then there's the non-baseball.
Yeah.
What did you crack?
No, that's
Baseball or non-baseball?
It's
No,
one
it's all in
release.
one product.
Come on, Brett, we've had this discussion.
No, but it's written here twice. I'm just going off what's
No,
written.
here we go. Alan and Ginter baseball new release, and it has amazing non-baseball autographs,
Okay, I was a
including
little bit
Rosa
confused.
Parks, JFK, De Niro, lots of rappers, Wemby,
Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
Hart. It has dinosaur fossil cards, like the things.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
Oh.
no dinosaur joke today, eh?
What?
Well, we've had the relic joke. I was waiting for the dinosaur joke.
You haven't got little arms?
T-Rex.
Pokemon's just feeding the nostalgia of make mass money.
Yeah,
Oh, it's all about the money.
10.9 billion Pokemon cards were printed last year.
what?
10.9 billion Pokemon cards were printed
Why are they? How are they collectible then? If there's 10.9 billion of them,
because they're in China. There's a lot of Chinese people, I guess.
there's 2 billion of them.
Yeah, so they've all got 5 cards each.
That was good
One
math.
pack each.
That was great math. DNA's prehistoric fossil cards would be pretty sick, I reckon. To look
They
at.
actually look really cool.
Okay. Awesome. Let's go.
So
to
we
this
don't.
one.
No, we don't have any of those. So let's go.
I just like the song.
Ah.
I got to remake it,
Why?
make it more clear.
Yeah.
Us plugs.
What? What?
Us plugs.
What?
So we had our first ever live Ask Plugs on Saturday.
Yep.
And the little kid asked this question.
How'd you
Everyone's
get
going,
here?
Huh? How'd you get here? And he's going, in a car, mate. He's going, no, how did you actually get where
How
you
did
are?
you get to be famous?
Yeah,
That's what
love
he
that.
said.
Love that. So he knew
How did you get
D4C.
here?
He's a good-looking guy.
Oh,
We
Jesus.
don't even have any. Oh.
We used them all up on Saturday.
Rob's rant.
Rob's rant.
NBL stands for not bloody laughing. Honestly, what an absolute.
Shit show.
As long as I live and can breathe, I've never seen anything as stupid as a one-man tribunal.
Yeah, what is
One-man tribunal. So
Who
that
is
means-
it?
What? It's a one-man tribunal.
Is it the commissioner?
The commish? That was a good show.
Because he doesn't
But
like me. Just
a
saying.
one-man tribunal suspends one person for 5 weeks, but the instigator gets let off. Now, I'm not calling conspiracy, but there's a conspiracy here.
Conspiracy.
Where are Cairns right now?
Up north of Townsville.
United States.
In the United States.
Ah.
So we can't go and suspend their coach.
You can't sack or suspend the coach because he's in America.
He's going to America to represent who?
The NBL.
Right. What the...
I just ruined it. I was trying to do something cool.
Okay, do it now.
A conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. Very,
That
very
should
good.
be the new start for
Rob's
Rand.
rant.
Yeah, well, Rob's conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
So NBL, take a good hard... Go and get yourself a mirror.
Give yourself an uppercut.
Give yourself a Tim Zoo. And take a good hard look at yourself because that is not bloody good enough.
It's just not cricket.
No.
just
Now,
not
what
how you
else
make
did I want
porridge.
to rant on?
You had another rant.
I had another rant, but I threw my piece of paper away in disgust when you were getting all
Behind you.
stupid and...
I was getting stupid.
You know, I was getting confused with what
Logan
you were
Paul,
talking
KSI.
about. Oh, yeah. The Pacific, the Pacific Championships.
Yeah.
What the hell? We got players that are playing for Queensland in the state of origin, playing for Samoa in this competition. But to play for Queensland, you've got to be representing Australia. What the hell's going on? Are we just making shit up so that Australia don't win by 40 every week?
Pretty much.
What a joke. Join the NBL and the NRL together and make them redundant and piss them off. Thank you for listening.
Pantsless Larry on the Zoom call is the single member tribunal. I thought you actually, I read that originally as Pantsless Larry, and I'm looking at Rob, and because of the colour of his shorts today, it looks like he's got no pants on. And
Larry's old mate.
And then Larry might be the. Anyway, moving on.
Who wrote that? Because I didn't even have that comment.
That comes
that's
from Chop.
Chop. It's always Chop.
It's always Chop. Whenever you talk about no
Always Chop.
pants, it's Chop.
Always Chop.
Ipswich.
What's going on? I reckon we're going to back Aaron Baines all the way into this, and we're going to do free grading on Aaron's Bade cards for the first 5 cards, 1 for every week he got suspended for that big pile of shit.
Steaming
That's
shit.
my crazy
Steaming
idea.
dog doo-doo.
I still reckon he must speak with the high voice so that
Aaron
throw him against the
Baines.
wall.
Nah.
No, you reckon he's...
Speaking of Aaron Baines, do you remember that news reporter and Aaron Baines and Paddy Mills had just won the finals and they were over here with the Larry O'Brien trophy?
Yeah.
And they're running there like, Larry O'Brien. He's like, get out of here, you idiots. Like, and you're like, that's like 2 NBA champions. Like,
yeah. Out the front of the Lexus Centre.
that
That
is
is
so good.
He does a show with Andrew Gaze. He's the producer of the show, the afternoon show, and they bring that up constantly. Like,
It's so funny.
You call
Like,
yourself a sports
how do you not
reporter.
notice a 7-foot guy and some dude who's like 6'3", 6'2", running around with this big trophy?
Wax Done Wrong just joined.
Oh!
Do you know who Wax Done Wrong is?
No, I thought it was waxing done wrong. That would hurt.
Wax Done Wrong, is that something to do with one of one?
Oh, I know. I know. Waxing done white.
That's not bad for you. On that note, I think
let's-
we should just pack it up.
Yeah, let's.
Thank you, everyone. So that's my
what are we
crazy
doing
idea
next
this week. Aaron Baines is going to, the first 5 Aaron Baines cards to come and get graded for free
Boom.
off me,
Just
on me, whatever that.
shoot us a message
me.
on the gram and
Onto the gram and tell us your actual thoughts on the best line. I'll tell you another one. Here we go. The person who sends us the best comment,
Caption this,
or voiceover that either of those people could have said to each other, we will also give a special prize to.
And if you add doing in there,
Yeah, we can make that
Who's
work.
that funny,
We can make
like,
that work.
redhead dude with the big beard
That's Aaron Baines.
that does all the basketball commentary stuff, and he does videos like that? I reckon he should jump on it.
We should. I reckon we should do it. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
And what do you got on this week, Rob?
nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, that's Aaron
Looks
Baines.
like you got no
That's just cracked me up.
Well, he's a big goof with a red beard.
Yeah.
What about you, Pugs? What's on this week?
A lot of grading.
A lot of grading.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah, I'm meeting with some
Well, I'm
people.
going on a work trip.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
So
yeah,
what's happening
where
this
you going?
Monday?
So we on Wednesday we go down to
Oh, I don't care about
Taranaki,
Wednesday.
and then we go Taranaki for the week. Get some sponsors on for the Taranaki Airs. Big shout out to the Airs boys. Then on the following Monday we go down to Invercargill, which I got told it's called the arsehole of the earth because it's the very bottom part near Antarctica, and it's going to be freezing.
Bluff is the furthest part.
Oh,
but
I think it's near Bluff.
Invercargill's where like my wife and her family are all from.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll go and say hi.
Down.
I'll say
south.
Pug says
That's where
hey.
they roll their R's. a lot.
is
They
it?
sound like pirates. Yeah.
Oh, can I go in a pirate outfit?
Go for it.
There was a
That'd be
pirate
awesome.
cosplay girl.
I didn't
Anyway,
say
but-
that. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We
we're
all
down in
noticed.
Invercargill. It's the NZ NBL 3-on-3 tournament
sweet.
down there. So we're down there for the week. Myself, Christopher, Mr. Anstey will be with us, and Cole, our GM from.
He's a legend.
He is a legend from the Taranaki Airs. And then big news on the 1st of the 10th. Each week on this podcast, on the 11th, first, is open season for the NBL trade period in New Zealand. Ooh. And you'll hear it first on this podcast about who the Airs have signed each week as we come into the process.
Well, I just got
again?
my needle in my knee,
first and
so
the
I'm
11th.
feeling really good.
Oh, 1st November. Okay.
So Pugz is trying to get himself in.
Yeah, give me a point guard.
Can you
position.
get a New Zealand passport because of your wife? Probably could actually.
It wouldn't surprise me.
There you go. Because with New Zealand players. But yeah, that's from some of the names that are getting thrown around. Whoo-wee.
Just the coach alone, you got a MVP of the NBL.
And I don't think we were supposed to announce him before the first, but we did. Sam McKinnon, one of the greats of Australian basketball, is the coach.
It's on the socials.
It was on their
Yeah,
socials, so.
I know.
But did you get in trouble? Did you?
Nah, not yet.
Ask
I
for
will.
forgiveness.
I haven't actually been in trouble yet, but I think it'll happen.
Oh, without a doubt.
There's a massive chance of that happening.
gonna call you
Probably
Larry.
next week.
Sweet.
Leisure Suit Larry in the land of the lounge lizards.
Yeah.
One of the best games ever
Yeah,
made.
there is zero doubt that you'll be sitting in some courtside highfalutin box and you'll drop your margarita on the court. And then
You're going to be the Adam Ford. You're going to be starting stuff.
yeah.
So, Baines, me and you, brother.
yeah.
Oh, hire him. It probably cost a lot though, but
Never know.
yeah.
See how it goes.
At the tail end of his career.
All right, so
Anyway.
we'll sub in Jez next week.
So in Jazz next week. Oh, before we go though, who's the number one New Zealand player that you can think of right now that we should chase?
Stephen Adams.
Yeah, I'd say like
That's realistic.
But you said
Wayne
the number
Larkins.
one.
Wayne Larkham?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually couldn't tell you.
You couldn't tell me.
No, I don't really know that many.
Pero Cameron.
As soon as we start saying names.
Yeah, Perry Cameron's brother. It's a son. He's pretty good.
As soon as we start naming names, then you
I'll
boys
know
will
exactly
get
who you're
excited.
talking
You
about,
will,
yeah.
because you won't know they're Kiwis.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're
Anyway.
all family anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure once again. Bless you all, and thanks for having me. Thanks for having
It was
Rob.
a pleasure.
Pugs, what are we saying?
Go platinum and protect your card.
See you guys.
So, yeah.
Yeah.